Good day, doctor and everyone. My name is Joyce, matrix number 284 2. Now I will present the study on Khosan rubber industry Berhad in Malaysia and investigate the relationship between Khosan performance and its determinant. Khosan is among the nation's biggest maker of lattice glove and one of the Malaysian major producer of specialized rubber items with a broad market presence. It provides various types of goods with strong automation possibilities and production capabilities. With the long-term stable growth prototype, the company continued to establish group comprising strategic customer relationship and remain faithful to satisfying the requirement of sector including manufacturing, infrastructure, and so on for the technical rubber product division. As we know, the COVID-19 pandemic, which started in 2019, is having a significant impact on Malaysia's economy. At the same time, Malaysia's healthcare industry was also affected by this serious issue. Khosan had temporarily halted operation at one of the company's plants in Klang following the infection of 427 workers with COVID-19. The capacity failure due to the temporary suspension of the impact plant premise is expected to be lower than 1% of the total yearly output produced. In addition, Kenanga Investment Bank Berhad and RSB Investment Bank Berhad reduced their share target price for the company to RM7.90 and RM7.50 respectively due to the additional 563 COVID-19 cases on 21 December 2020. Moreover, some factors hinder the corporation's ability to build a durable competitive edge such as a lack of critical talents, low return on investment, and so on. Other than that, Khosan net profit fell 95.6% in third quarter 2022 due to the excessive capacity, overproduction, and reduced stock. As an outcome of Russia-Ukraine crisis, the healthcare industry is also facing challenges due to the increased energy costs and wage increase. Khosan predicts tough performance in second quarter and final year of 2022. The three objectives of this research include: first, to investigate the impact of internal factors on the performance of the Khosan. Second, to analyze the impact of external factors on the performance of the Khosan. Lastly, to examine the impact of the internal and external factors on the performance of the Khosan. In this study, there are also three research questions. First, is there any relationship between the internal factor on the performance of the Khosan? Second, is there any relationship between the external factor on the performance of the Khosan? And last, is there any relationship between the internal and external factor on the performance of the Khosan? The literature review is classified into two parts, which are internal and external issues, with an emphasis on performance, liquidity risk, credit risk, operational risk, and market risk. The performance of the company is a composite of its financial and non-financial characteristics. These variables can be utilized to identify development opportunities and reflect how well a company is carrying out its business strategy. Liquidity risk is the risk that a company or individual will not have enough cash to meet its financial obligation on time. In addition, credit risk is known as the risk of financial losses due to the borrower not being able to pay back a loan. Operational risk summarizes the uncertainty and hazard a company faces when it attempts to do its day-to-day business activity within a given field or industry. Furthermore, market risk is the possibility that an individual or other entity will experience losses due to factors that affect the overall performance of investment in the financial market. Underperformance, return on equity (ROE), and return on asset (ROA) are two key measures to determine how efficient a company is at generating profit. In this study, ROE would be the dependent variable, while the internal, external, as well as internal and external components would be the independent variable. Other than that, internal variables include ROA, current ratio, average collection period, debt to income, operation ratio, and operating margin. For external variables, it consists of inflation rate, interest rate, exchange rate, GDP, and unemployment. Methodology. The report sample for this study is Khosan, which is the leading representative of the Malaysian healthcare industry. To investigate the relationship between Khosan's performance and its determinants, data from the company annual report from 2018 to 2022 were chosen. The primary method used in this research is the linear regression, often known as ordinary least squares regression. The linear regression will be carried out by the researchers using SPSS 27 edition. Under the theoretical framework of future study, a single dependent variables and 3 independent variables were chosen in this research. The methodology flowchart is displayed as below. Based on the result, the main characteristics of each variable considered in this research, such as mean and standard deviation, are described using descriptive statistics technique. The mean is the average of the factors, whereas the standard deviation is an indication of the factors' dispersions from the mean value. A greater standard deviation indicates that a factor is more volatile. According to the correlation analysis, the ROE or financial performance of cosine is positively significant correlated to ROA and operating margin. A positive correlation in a regression indicates that when the independent variable grows, so does the dependent variable. Despite this, the result of the correlation analysis shows that many variables are not significant to cosine ROE or financial performance, which include the current ratio, average collection period, inflation rate, interest rate, exchange rate, GDP, and unemployment. The model summary, the result shows that only 3 variables from model 3, which are unemployment, interest rate, and ROA, contribute to cosine performance or ROE with an adjusted R-square of 1.000 or 100%. It refers to the remaining factors that are irrelevant to our investigation. According to the Rabin-Watson test result of 2.450, there is no autocorrelation among the data, since the value is between 1.5 to 2.5. Based on the result, ANOVA for internal and external variables reflects the entire regression model, which has a p-value of 0.002 and is considered significant. This is the case since the p-value is below the significance level, which is normally 0.05. According to the third table, the research shows that the ROA, interest rate, and unemployment are positively significant to ROE with a p-value of 0.001, 0.009, and 0.018 respectively. As a result, it means that this variable affected the performance or ROE of cosine since the p-value is below 0.10. When cross-examining the correlation and coefficient analysis, the result demonstrates that the ROA has the main effect on cosine ROE. Finally, only objective number 3 is accomplished since the result reveals proof of evidence that when examined combined, ROA does have an impact on the performance or ROE of cosine. As a result, the company must take some action to solve the issue. To increase ROA, business can increase sales, reduce costs, and minimize operating expenses. Target sales for marketing can attract customer and market share. Improving production process and eliminating non-value-added activity can reduce costs. Ensure product quality is not affected by deduction. Decreased operating expenses can be effective, but not all are necessary for profit growth. Ultimately, focusing on the strategies can help business achieve their goal. Additionally, ROA may be boosted by lowering total assets, analyzing low-performing assets, and evaluating on against least choice. Leasing may conserve funds during the off-season and deliver the most up-to-date device without the fear of maintenance and repair costs. Moreover, the organization might manage fixed assets which negatively impact net income and total assets, leading to decreased ROA. To address this issue, property performance analysis is conducted to identify low-performing assets, and potential solutions include increasing production capacity to maximize fixed asset utilization and generate more sales without further investment. Last but not least, effective management of current assets such as cash, account receivable, and inventory can improve ROA. Decreased account receivable can be used for other investments, while effective inventory allows for a minimum stock level while meeting customer demand. However, it's crucial to consider the potential impact on sales volume. That's all for me. Thank you.